Hello and welcome, my name is Xavier Wolf and you are watching Tiger Tales Gaming and we are streaming more videos for PlayStation Month. Yeah, so this is kind of planned because this is the official launch day.
I'll have to recheck Wikipedia. I think it's today, but
Yeah. Well, so PlayStation released a thing that I shared onto the page, so I'm gonna go with. I'm assuming that's right for the UK. But what we're gonna be doing?
Wikipedia.
Whilst he's looking this up, what we're gonna be doing is looking at the top 3 games that existed on PlayStation 1. Now TK did a lot of research, as in he went and looked at other people's top 10 lists.
Yep, and then curated from that. So yes, 29th of September 1995, Wikipedia states as the EU launch of the PS1.
Yeah, so literally end of September.
Today!
Yay. So we're going to look at the top 3 games. I'm going to play them. TK's going to heckle. There are reasons for this.
Yeah, it's because 2 of the games will make me puke, and one of them I've never touched before and I'm too scared by. So, well, you want the truth?
Yeah, I want the truth. I need a controller. I have a controller. You will notice, however, it's not a PS1 controller.
No, well, the reason for that is in the description of the video.
Yes. We are putting all the PS1.
Oh, this is the DualShock version. So yes, we are playing 3 games that have been popularly, apparently according to the internet, created as being the top 3 PS1 games.
Yeah.
And so we've put them in there, and they're all available on the PSN.
Yes.
And so they have been duly purchased on the PSN, and have been compiled together into 3 videos. So the first one we've got is Resident Evil 2.
I like how there's a load game here.
Yeah, I think that's just generic. I've not played this yet.
A range game. Original game.
It's DualShock version. I've never heard of that one. But it might mean it's analog compatible.
I would hope so, because it's...
You're probably going to want to turn it on, but if you press and hold the home button, you should be able to select your controller type to analog. In controller settings.
Controller settings.
Analog, yay!
Okay. Right. Triangle is back. Japanese game. Triangle is back. Japanese game. It always gets me when they mess with what I think.
Try load game.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Original game. Normal or easy? Oh yes, I remember my first encounter with this. I sat there and I went, what's the difference? Why have we only got 2 options? Yeah, you learn very quickly.
Is easy a bit too easy, or is normal just hard mode?
No, there is a hard mode. You can only get hard mode if you complete the game.
Oh, I see.
On normal. There's a lot of unlocks. So for context, Resi 2 is the one I played and completed.
In the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon
Do we
City.
care about the intro?
Nah.
No.
It was later revealed that the terror.
Oh, you haven't got a choice.
Apparently we care about the intro.
I'll turn the volume up then.
A mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair.
Yeah, the game that I didn't play.
Have you tried start?
But the
No, he hadn't.
Well, I pushed it and it didn't seem to do anything, and then I pushed it and it did something. So
Nyawn.
here we are. We are driving into Raccoon City. Because there has been a problem.
There's been a murder.
Well, there's going to be a lot of murder. And death. And zombies. God, it's been for so fucking long.
What have we got here?
Transition. It looks like he's had a better day.
Everyone has had better days than today. Believe me.
mess. What could have done this?
Zombies.
Zombie, 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 zombie.
What are these things?
You can tell this was done before the popularity of the zombie game.
Don't move. No!
He didn't even water, he just shot.
If only it was that easy.
That was a clean hit.
Is this why you never get any ammo in the game? It's because they use it up in the cutscenes.
Oh no, you get ammo. You
Wait, don't shoot!
Down.
get for the easy game a lot of
Stay
ammo.
out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
Normal, you get less, but not significantly less.
There.
Hard, on the other hand, goes, you don't need guns.
Buckle up.
You do. You don't need guns. Although you can.
Do you actually ever get to play the game?
On.
Yes, yeah. It's just there's a long wind up because
Radio's out.
We just get to the game.
this is kind of
First day on the job.
reintroducing you back to the world of Resident Evil. You also get the understanding of what happens at this point. This is where I find if it's analog, because this would help. Oh, it's analog, but fuck me.
It's tank controlled analog. And you got nom straight away.
I'm trying to find the run button. There we go. Oh, fuck it. I'm going back to the fucking D-pad. Yep. There we go. Right. Trying to remember controls. This has been a while, so there should be some... zombies there.
You're fine at
Fucking
least.
doors. Circle, triangle, square. Trying to remember all the fucking buttons.
Cross, L1, R1, R2, L2.
And camera angles. Oh, fucking me there.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire. I'm a human.
Oh, I'm convinced.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, because
I thought
zombies
you were one of them.
open doors like that.
Yeah, and
What's
dash inside.
going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Right.
But you should be safe inside here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
Not safe.
He's going to nom you at some point, isn't he?
Well, oh god, yeah, this is the I can't fucking tell what the hell is useful or not. Camera angles. Right, so this is the gun shop that literally has fuck all. But yes, I will take the handgun bullet. So I have got enough to reload my handgun. I also have a knife. I went the wrong way to trigger shit. But you'll last all a second. No.
Run away!
You can tell it's been a while since I played this one. It's like, have I triggered shit? Yes, I have. Right. Fuck off. Fuck off. You have to really learn to pick your fights. Even in easy mode. And this is really awkward. Alright, so these are the fucking tank controls I've got. Oh, there they are. Yeah, can't open it, can't open it, can't open it, can't open it.
Until you get to a certain distance away, then they break through.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
I will take more bullets. I know there's a thing that you can do with if you ignore the pickups on the items.
Was it this game or Silent Hill 2 that had the dog ending?
Silent Hill 2.
There's more shuffling.
Yep. The worst thing is you can't run past these. In the remake, I think there is a way of getting past these.
There's another one. Oh, they get up again. And stay down.
I know I can use the knife to do that, but
Why not waste a bullet?
this is how you would have to do it every single time.
Mr. Stabby.
Yep. Listen to that hit registration. Like that. I do, however, have the lighter, which is relevant for a couple of puzzles.
Kind of bullet sponges, aren't they?
Yeah, the zombies are, even on easy, they will eat through your ammunition, which is why you kind of have to pick your fights. In the remake, you can actually shove your way past zombies, and there are certain ways of doing it, especially when you replay in the remake. Because whilst there are many things you can replay in this one, because Tofu, Hunk, the two side characters have their missions fleshed out, I want to say. Yes, I know there's a zombie somewhere, but for fuck's sake, camera angles.
That's like moonwalk on those steps.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta press the action button to
Activate stairs.
activate stairs. This is different to the remake, I want to say. Because I don't recall seeing anyone having to do this. Just fucking die. And action button to get down. Fuck you.
Run away! Get nommed!
Fuck that. Right.
Save your ammo.
And I believe they say you're slightly faster when injured.
Really?
They say you're slightly faster when injured. I have never ever believed it. I'm probably gonna die quite rapidly unless I get health, which I think is on the bus.
I guess the wheels on this bus don't go round and round.
No, there is a lot of set rooms. God, I need the ammo. Oh.
You're shooting her in the bum.
Yeah, I know. Get back up.
There he is.
The Magnum is much better because you can headshot and one-shot headshot them. Oh, you can fuck off. This... No! Right.
Action button, your way out the door.
Yep. But yeah, when I originally got this, I did get to the point where I was trying to fuck off! Oh. I am so dead. Yep, that's it. You
died. Hang on.
You died.
You died.
God, it's been so long since I've actually played this.
Oh, you gotta start all the way from the start again.
Yeah, unless you get to the typewriter.
Oh my god.
What is it? What's this load game then?
Good question.
Normal and easy data for original game, rookie data for arrange game.
Okay.
There are no files. Ah! That's fine. Range game, rookie. What is this then?
What is the range game?
Yeah, if this turns out to be a fucking puzzle thing.
Probably the same game, just with differences.
Well, it could mean the items are randomised, because that was the big thing people were after with like a new game plus.
A bizarre...
Especially with the remakes, it was the items would be in different positions. Yes, I know. Alright, run the fuck away from you guys. I've got a shotgun! Hang on! Oh, the bullshit mechanics.
You're getting nommed from behind.
Yeah. I got a fucking machine gun. I'm like going, what the fuck am I doing with this? Like, sorry? What?
So apparently, according to Wikipedia, the DualShock version is the first re-release, which supports the vibrational analog controls of the PlayStation's controller.
Yep.
Other additions include a new unlockable minigame called Extreme Battle, and a rookie mode that enables the player to start the main story with a powerful weapon and infinite ammo.
Oh my fucking
Hold your fire.
god!
I'm a human.
The Japanese release of the DualShock version contains a USA version mode based on the difficulty level of Resident Evil 2's Western versions.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought
The
you
hard
were
part
event.
is
What's
shockingly,
going
the
on in
hard
this
part in
town?
the original game is
Hold on.
getting past the initial section
I
without
don't
using
know.
much ammo.
By the time
Once you
I
start
noticed something
stockpiling
was
ammo
wrong, the entire
getting the
city was
shotgun.
infested with zombies.
The game gets significantly easier until you then start having to deal with bosses.
Yep.
Because the bosses then start throwing in projectile weapons. And why did I even pick that up? But it's like the shotgun was one of my favourite weapons in this. You can also get like an assault rifle, a flamethrower. Fuck triggering that cutscene. I'm just fucking out of here now. I don't need ammo. Fuck ammo.
He lives!
Yeah, he dies. Yep, if you speed it, you just hear
he still dies anyway.
You just hear his death.
So you can't even save him by not triggering the cutscene.
No, certain things will trigger regardless. Okay, so I pick up...
Poor gun owner.
I have to pick this up to trigger the door. There we go.
Well, now you sound like a helicopter taking off.
Yeah, easy mode. You dead?
I think that's
You dead? You sure? Good. This is dumb.
Yeah, no, they stay dead. After we've pumped them with that many bullets.
I've played this game for too long to believe that, even with a fucking infinite ammo weapon. It's like, must make sure I've run past them whilst they're going through the death animation, or made sure they're dead. Oh god, it does bring the memories back, because the tank controls are a pain in the ass, and it takes a while to get used to them. I mean, we played hard. Well, I say we. I played hard Impact or whatever it was. That was kind of a Resi clone for this.
Oh, what, the first game of PlayStation month?
Yeah. And that is very much. I feel like I should be quoting
They're still twitching.
gangster movies. But it's like, oh yeah. You dead?
This game is available on the PSN for $7.99.
I would say it's worth it just for this mode now. You're never gonna speedrun it. I never managed to complete it in the fastest times, but I managed to get to the point where I was unlocking Tofu and Hunk, which is significantly fast anyway. Oh yeah, sorry, I was just shooting at. God.
This isn't Grand Theft Auto, they don't explode.
You alright? You dead? Good. The worst thing is this suddenly takes away the tension. I don't even think Mr. X could up the tension. Oh, yeah.
You forgot about her.
I don't even think Mr. X will up the tension with this mode. Somehow. Because he does exist in this. Mr. Stompy does exist in Resi 2. And you can get silly weapons in the remakes. If you do the cheat, well not cheat, if you earn enough.
He barely had time to get through his standing up animation.
Oh, no, he wasn't dead. No, I have to remember. Check, the bodies are definitely dead. Okay, right, so if I had managed to run my way through, I believe it's here.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I would reduce the amount of ammo that I'd have, and I have to literally say, suddenly look. It's like they're all fine, but there would then be a zombie that is down here that you can then kill for a particular achievement. It was a particular unlock.
But Leon's not looking quite worse for wear there, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be under here before you got into the police station. And that was really hard. Trying to limit your ammo for that first run was really fucking hard. But here we go. This is Raccoon City PD. So this is where the stars were based, and for some reason some of the most illogical motherfucking puzzles that I ever encountered. Because you do spend a little while in... Oh yeah, fucking action to go downstairs. You spend a little while down here. Would you think this is a puzzle? Why the fuck is this in the police station? I do like the atmospheric music though.
It's a good use of sound design, I'll grant it that.
More ammo. Oh, and the other bullshit mechanic. This is how you save. If you run out of those, you can't save.
You've got to find a typewriter separately.
Yo, the typewriters are based around, but you couldn't save unless you had a ribbon. Okay, so yeah, the card key. I can't remember which fucking doors I need to go into now. You a door? You a door? No, you're a wall. Okay, that's fine. I am looking for a door. That's the door. I'm looking for a door and an injured police officer. If I recall my cutscenes correctly.
Well, you're an injured police officer, and there's a door, so...
Here he is. It's a survivor!
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon.
Hey, this is your first day!
Sorry, but it looks like your party has been cancelled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies
No, can't skip
in a
this.
mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything.
Dun, dun, dun.
They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
No, no we don't.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Well, the key card is useful because it does allow you to get further in. But he locks himself in there.
Yeah.
And we then don't deal with him. The other character, well, I can't remember, I believe it's Jill Valentine, does end up dealing with him.
Okay.
Do I have to actually action? I can't remember if I actually have to action this.
Equip.
No, it's not equip.
Okay, so it's not a key card that's...
Yeah, it's that. It's literally those three. Oh, I'm a Muppet!
Wrong door.
I have to use the stairs. Literally. And go all the way over here to the door that you don't... Or do I need to turn it on and use it on the fucking computer?
Probably.
Well,
The computer did say you needed a key card.
yeah, thankfully this section is refreshingly not filled with
Zombies.
zombies and Stompy McStompface. Hey! What I really want is some green herbs.
Oh, is that what they're called now?
Yep.
Now is not the time. There are zombies.
Well, as long as I'm not being a fucking special case, zombies are fine. Because this gun takes away that difficulty. Ah! Safe room.
See, it's a no smoking safe room. You can't have your green herbs.
Okay, so the first aid sprays, I don't need this. Sorry? Sorry?
Rocket launcher, infinite ammo was that.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Submachine gun, or do you want the Gatling gun, or the rocket launcher?
This is gonna cause some problems.
Infinite first aid spray.
No. That at least seems... that,
no.
At least that seems reasonable.
Yeah.
I was like...
Because that would be a bit unnecessary.
I mean,
there's easy mode, and then there's taking the mickey.
oh, fucking hell. If this was in the original game... This is dumb.
In all the right ways.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. Oh, law, and keycard. No, password. Oh, liquor. That was the other good thing about the original when it came out. It set up a lot of good things in some very good ways. Even though I've got a fucking infinite ammo minigun, I'm still...
An infinite ammo rocket launcher.
Yeah, I am still fucking leery. Oh, and you can actually unequip it. Okay. You dead? Alright, you can't actually point that up and down. So I do have to go back to this.
Yeah, I think he said he's not twitching, so... And he's got no head.
I like checking these things. Open window.
Ah, there is dripping. Well, the ceiling's already bleeding, you don't need to shoot it.
Oh no, cutscene. So this is the liquor. Another fucking annoying monster. Far easier when you have the shotgun usually.
Oh boy.
Hang on, let me check. Yeah, he's dead. Don't like the long fucking cutscenes. Yes, I will take some health. The random potted plants that exist in this game.
Yes. Random potted plants.
Yeah, well, you need something to take off the edge. Be a bit more careful with this.
That's right, you shoot that shadow.
I'm more trying to corner check.
I want a magic missile.
This is like you can't look round corners. Oh god, hang on. Yeah. And loading. That was the other reason for the opening doors. It was to hide the loading times for each and every fucking room.
Well, despite taking a rocket to the face, that lectern's looking awfully good for itself.
Lore? I can't remember. No. It doesn't do a good job of highlighting items.
No. It does do a good job of making you remember those terrible chairs you had at school.
Fucking bucket chairs, yeah.
The only thing that's missing is a little hole in the back for no apparent reason.
But then there's the fucking suits of armour. No. That's the weird thing, is like, this isn't a police station.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like the kind of appropriate picture to have in a police station.
No. No, I do not need ammo, strangely enough.
You have infinite.
And it does do a good job for building up the tension, because you go into these rooms expecting to be fucked up. Nothing happens. You'll get a clue for a puzzle. And then you'll go, oh, I'm safe. And then you'll relax.
And then you get jump scared.
Jump scared, or you run into a zombie around a blind corner. Not pay enough attention in certain levels where you end up getting nommed on by zombies. Oh, excuse me. Ah. This seems rather overkill.
Well, at least it makes certain they're dead.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a lot of overkill. Garage? No.
They're dead and on fire.
Oh no, it's the diamond door. Oh yes. So this is the other thing. The fucking puzzle key bullshit. Okay, so in the remake, it's a safe room here. Oh yeah, some plants. I could combine a couple of green herbs and actually have more powerful herb to heal myself if I really wanted to.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it would take up less inventory space.
So yeah, this is the safe room.
And there's a typewriter.
As you can tell, there's the typewriter. There's a locker that you only realise needs a special kind of key when you fuck about with it. There's your safety chest. And then you have your photo developing unit.
As you do.
Yeah. Because apparently you can develop film here.
Do you have any film to develop?
Not yet. It's a clue.
Oh, okay.
Hence the reason why I said I'd be fucking myself up carrying all these weapons. You have to make hard choices.
Well, judging by the time, do you want to make your save and then we can move on to the next game?
I will go back into the safe room. The other interesting thing is Mr. X on the hardest difficulties, especially on the remake. Don't give no shit.
They come into safe rooms.
On the hardest difficulty, they will come into the safe room.
How rude.
On the not hardest difficulty, you literally can run through the door, have it swinging, and he will bend his head in and go hello, and then the wall will stop him from getting in.
Nice.
So it is hilarious to watch. Because I did watch a few people do playthroughs on it. On the remake.
So he'll go all foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
Yeah, he'll go, hello! And you'll go, fuck off! No, I'm going to stomp around you for a little while. And you sit there and wait for a good 5 minutes until he's fucked off somewhere else. Use memory card. No empty blocks.
You might need to switch memory cards.
Let's start. Isn't it?
Assign slots.
Assign slots.
Yeah. PS1. Press X. Not one.
I don't remember what we say.
There we go.
Right. Virtual memory cards. A godsend. Wish we had them back in the fucking day. Yeah. First save. Leon's A run.
Dark
I'm in the
room.
dark room.
Makes sense.
But yeah, there we go. So that was a brief run of the bullshit that is Resident Evil 2. Showing how bad I am, seeing as I haven't played that in an age, for the first run on normal. Yep. And then the bullshit that is the rookie mode. Oh god. That was the crazy thing. I never, I mean, on the next game that's being queued up, I did speedrun it to get the things to just do the stupid ridiculousness later on. But for Resi 2, it was unlocking the extra content that I did and tried for. And it was a fun game. I mean, the fact that I replayed it through Leon's ending, I want to say Jill's ending, I don't think it's Jill, and then replayed it again, and then tried to run through it faster, does show why it's one of the most popular PS1 games. It certainly gave you value for money, that one. But then so does the next one. It's TK waiting for it to load.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the on-screen display for our upscaler to go away.
Amongst
there
other
we go.
things.
All right,
So let's slide on into
our next game.
the number 2 of our 3, in no particular order.
Well, this would be... Actually, it is in a particular order. So Resident Evil 2 was game number 3. So in the top 3. This game is in number 2.
That should give a clue.
Yep.
Straight away. Oh god, the memories. Fucking hell.
The black screen of loading.
That should be a big clue.
Yeah, that's given it away completely now.
Hey.
Submarine.
The
Horrendously
nuclear
done
weapons
visual.
disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker.
Mr.
Both are being held as
Anderson.
hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
Seems easy
What's
enough.
the insertion method?
Anal.
Approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then...
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
It has a
After the
lot
SDV
of
gets as close as it can,
stuff.
dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
I think the big thing though is, unless you've played the earlier versions, this was kind of
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former
without
unit.
context.
And one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, a beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Even though the visuals are a little bit clunky.
Dated.
Yeah. It's still good.
There is a story to tell,
Yeah.
and they're going to tell it.
But they do it in a combination of info dump, because Kojima, and actually decent shots in this one. You do have some lovely shots. Press start.
Did you press X and not circle?
Yeah, it's fuck Japanese games. Why you playing it on easy mode? Well, I'm not going to get far, so putting it on normal is not going to improve my chances or decline my chances.
Yeah, you might as well just...
Journalist mode it. Yeah, that's fine.
Exactly.
And if I wanted to play this, I would play it on normal. But yeah, you have this lovely info dump at the start, a very cinematic.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
And there goes Liquid. And this is where I try to remember how to play this game. It did have a couple of lovely little things. Oh fuck, except this. Prepare to skip.
Codec o'clock.
Alright. First person. Okay. So we sneak, we back it up. Because we haven't timed this properly. Do. Can't remember which way these guys go. That's fine. You come back this way. No.
These credits were a pain in the arse. Because when I was capturing footage for the Kingsley video, I needed a brief shot of Metal Gear Solid, and I thought, oh, the opening level will be fine. Yeah, I'll get a brief second or two. And every time I wanted to try and do something interesting, a credit would appear.
Yeah. I gotta wait for the elevator to come back now. I could just kill the guards.
Well, this is supposed to be stealthy, tactical.
This is also the tutorial, so it's like... How do you do things? Knock. There we go. Right. Alright, which way are you going? Are you gonna both block me off?
What was that noise?
This is utter bullshit. Let me grab him. Oh yeah, third guard.
Did you kill him?
Yeah, I killed him.
And don't you think the guard is going to discover the body?
No, because the bodies disappear. What happens, however,
What was that noise?
is they have the worst day of their life.
Ah, you got discovered.
Yeah.
Can't he go necky necky snappy snappy now he's unconscious?
Only once he's got up. I can't remember. I don't think I think I just have to grab him without moving. Okay. That's the dumb shit. It's like, huh?
Bow.
Nope.
I'd love to report my position. My position is dead.
What was that noise? Well, not a lot.
Oh, he's in the lift. Oh, I guess I won't bother shooting at him then. Too late now, obviously.
God, it's so fucking long since I've played this game. But we do have another lovely shot because we have the title sequence shot now. It is a hell of a long fucking credit sequence. There we go.
Tactical espionage action.
The game itself is fun. It does get interrupted by certain things, like the fucking cutscenes, but the codec stuff is frustrating enough. Mechanically, it's not that bad. You sneak around. You do pick up weapons as you go through. You can CQC, post-course combat, the guards, as effective that is. But some of the tactics you end up using is just, oh, fucking codec moment. No, I mean...
I heard you like codecs. So you put a codec in your codec so you can codec while you codec.
Yeah, it's the fact it's info dump. And then even in the sequels, they then put even more info dump.
D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Should always ask for consent, folks.
Yep, so there goes a boss fight. It's like, oh, it's a bloody great big helicopter. I'm not gonna fight that. You fucking are.
There goes Boss the Snake, and over there you can see Standing Snake, and there is a slightly squishy snake. And the one over there in the corner stoned is a Grass Snake.
Grass Snake. Good God, TK.
There are only 8.
Yes, we know. People talking at
the bright dot in the
me.
middle is you, Snake. The red dot...
Yes, I know. Stop it.
Yeah, we've just used that in the last thing before the title scene.
Snake.
Yes, it gets jammed. Oh yes, and I smuggled cigarettes in, but in my stomach. And now we go take control away from you because... fun.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Never
I can't
used
just
it.
knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
They're armed with pineapples.
Grenades.
That makes more sense. Because the only thing I could really see
What
Snake being
about
worried
the
about with the
air
pineapple
duct
is
near
rectal
the door?
insertion.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Yep. So two walking guards, 2 stationary guards.
I can't see it from here.
Now, if you ever want to watch a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, done
I'll let
by
you decide the best COA.
2 people who have never played the game
Counting on you,
before,
Snake.
being overwatched remotely from someone who is pretty much an expert at the game, then you should watch the PlayStation Access channel's Metal Gear Stupid series.
Yeah.
And just watch 2 guys
Fuck up.
completely. With one guy
Oh yeah.
tearing out what little hair he has left.
Hold on. I've
Watching
got
them
to
do it.
play. I've got to play. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. There he is. Come on, puppy. Come on. Down this way. Oh no, you're the stationary one. Oh, okay, yellow is Oh, it's the camera, sorry. So the guard's fucked off. That's really annoying.
Why is that?
The guard who patrols on the right-hand side has a wonderful habit of finding your footprints
Alright.
and then proceeding to follow them.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great because you just lead him around the boxes.
You have too much ration.
Too much rations. Yeah.
Have a snack.
Have a ration.
That like up for the shot you got earlier.
Yeah, kind of good. So yeah, so the stationary yellow thing is the cameras. The mobile blue one is the guards. And as you can see, that one I can't really deal with.
You get back in the truck.
In the truck I don't need.
And so you've had a ration, which is your solid snack.
The best bit is it's like, hey.
He's asleep.
Yes.
Sleeping on the job.
It's not silenced. I can't use that. Right. I would have to go around the right.
There's no other guards, are there?
Well, I need to go up, or I need to go through there. It's easier if I go through.
Wasn't there some vents you talked about?
Yeah.
Surveillance camera?
Easier if I go up the top. There is a guard patrolling. Do.
I love the fact he's got a 0-degree turning circle when he's crouched.
Yeah. Sometimes not the best of things. Nope. Excuse me. So it's the second alcove across.
Why are you laying on the ground? Now you're getting shot.
Yes, I know, I'm gonna die.
Run away! Run away! Have a snack.
So many fuck-ups.
You've got a scope so you can see in the dark.
No.
Like night vision
I
goggles.
do. The equipment you have is what you have to use, unfortunately. Oh, fuck off! Yes, yes, we know. I don't care about you because you become more relevant when you reveal the bullshit at the end. Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Glad this doesn't set my claustrophobia off. Glad this doesn't set my claustrophobia off. There we go. Barely see shit.
So that wasn't the way to go then.
No. I mean, whilst it has been a while since I've played this, I do know the rough route. Here we go. The first plot point.
Drama.
Yep.
Move the dark cheek to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
Yay!
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in a cell?
Did something
Thoughts?
happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security
This
detail
only
on the
makes
chief.
sense if you do sneak in. Because that cutscene then suddenly is like, but I didn't kill anyone. Don't worry, that's plot relevant to stuff that you won't have played before this game. You won't know that though, have fun.
I was going to question whether I kept count of how many people you'd murdered horribly
No.
in cold blood.
Well, there is a boss called Psycho Mantis who does interesting things.
I've heard about him.
Psycho Mantis is a bullshit fight.
There are physical things you have to do to beat him.
Yeah, there's real world shit you have to do, and he references the fact it's real world shit you have to do. But he does analyse your memory and save, so he will make different comments based on your performance.
Okay.
So I have done fairly stealth runs, and I have done fairly murder runs.
What happens if you take the memory card out just before you fight him?
Nor a lot, if I recall. I think you fuck up your saves. Right. Let's see how far I can get on this next section before we approach the... Did I manage to ignore that call?
Yeah, probably.
Yay!
You went to voicemail. Sorry, not available right now. Too busy being a rat.
Alright. Oh yeah, circle is select. Must remember, circle is select. Fuck's sake. Use the elevator. Camera, thank you. Ah yes, the chaff. This, amongst other things in the game, is bullshit.
Chaff grenades.
Chaff grenades, yeah.
Aren't they little EMP bursts? Effectively?
They are literally little disruptive pieces of tinfoil that disrupt the fuck out of everything.
Metal Gear Stupid has taught me things.
Now, the worst is, it can completely make certain sections totally irrelevant. The worst security camera in the game. But I do now get the thermal goggles, which is useful for later on, especially. I mean, the camera is not as bad as the Resi Evil camera.
Although that guard can't hear you clopping along up there.
Yeah, it's in later Resis that they do kind of at least attempt. Oh yeah, it's not... Doors... The door situation is also a bit odd. Because you don't actually action doors, there is a keycard system in existence. camera cannot see downstairs.
And Chappie can't either.
Yeah. Of course, radar does disappear whilst you're under here.
That's okay, you can see legs.
So he should have fucked off around there, and the other one should not be coming
There is
out.
to your right, so...
Yeah, behind there. Oh, you're fucking... There's both of them. You coming back? No, you're fucking off that way. You could say that the
like Merlin guards.
Yeah, kind of. Now I need to fuck off because elevators in this game are realistic.
Your flaw, sir. That's a spinny thingy.
Equipment. Ah, good bullets. The gun that if I use, it will sound off all the alarms because I don't have a silencer.
Yet.
And circle is
Select.
select. There we go.
Loading screen.
Oh, fuck's
Now is
sake.
not the time!
Oh yeah, picking up the Dark Chief, yep. There's a toilet somewhere.
Lovely.
Or an air vent.
Snake, if you want to go up or down...
Oh!
left,
Ha ha ha! Yeah. Eventually one of them will say, "Do you need 3 to 4 inches encased in your penis?"
Do. Okay, it's not that fun. I'm trying to remember where the fucking triggers are for the story items. Are you a silencer? Oh,
Bullets.
you're bullets.
Always helpful.
His ability to be able to do a complete 360 in a tight fucking room such as this.
I bet if you had an external camera, he'd just clip out the side of the vent.
I think in this it's just literally the camera for the model. It's only certain times you ever see the actual body going in. Much like in Aliens Isolation, the alien actually disappears and then runs straight across levels. Oh.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area.
Oh, no. Fucking circle button! There we go.
I don't know why they call it a codec. Let's just call it a mobile phone like everyone else.
Yeah. Well, I missed the other important plot point, but that's fine. It's not really relevant because you get this bizarre cutscene.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
Oh, there we go.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay?
But we'll have a chat about it
We're
in here.
conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Dun dun dun. Couldn't hide the loading screen quite so well this time.
No. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects.
Well, he kind of knows. He's been involved with
you know
taking
that?
it out a few times.
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
Yeah, which they kind of do. Eventually.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right.
The guy who's also here.
Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
They'll have a Baker's complete.
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the second floor basement.
Really
Second
bad.
floor basement.
I
Remembering
heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
the rest of the bloody plot
Any
on
other
this.
clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices,
This is the sci-fi bullshit, though.
Yep.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Again, the context.
Metal Gear Heart Attack.
Really bad knowing the plot and then rewatching this because it's like, yeah, you probably should have figured it first time round, but yeah. And then we have a phone call, because why not?
Naomi, the chief. What
Oh, yes. The suspicious sounds of violence. God damn you. Door then opens.
Not your door, though.
No, my door then opens.
Ah.
Because cutscene!
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Gun?
Guns are helpful. She's not shooting very well, is she?
No!
And you're laying on the ground.
Excuse me whilst I try and... Yep. It's been a while since I've played this game.
Shall we move on to the next game then?
We'll move on to the next game, yeah. Going over the old control schemes and trying to remember how the fuck you play them is really hard. But the daft thing is, I did spend, because these even back in the day, games have been fucking expensive. I did spend like weekends figuring out the best way to deal with the various situations. So you end up knowing how to get through the menus and knowing how to utilize the weapons and everything, and all the little shortcuts. But put 20 years of time between the last time you played and this time. It's like, I mean, it's not the most. It's not the worst of the fights that you see. There are worse. The tower fight with repeatedly charging minions. That one's an annoyance. Unless you have a lot of claymores, in which case, yeah. Sniper Wolf is a good boss fight. I did enjoy the Sniper Wolf boss fight. There are a couple of ways of actually finishing that boss fight as well, which is quite interesting. Psycho Mantis, Revolver Ocelot, a really interesting fight with some of the harshest mechanics ever. Have a gunfight in the middle of a square box whilst the guy you're trying to save is surrounded by explosives with trip mines. And the guy you're fighting can ricochet bullets off walls to hit you.
Where's your phone?
My phone is here. Why?
Your camera.
Oh god, are you actually having to do shit, are you? He's having to do shit. There we go.
It's going to be easier if I turn off your controls.
Oh god.
There you go. Because you said that you've never played this before?
No, I have never played this before.
And so I will give you.
Why is that left? Why is that right? Who made this game?
Konami did. They've got 2 games in this list. So we'll move on to the third and final game. This is apparently number 1 in the PlayStation library.
Never played it. Never played it.
It is Castlevania, Symphony of the Night.
I've heard a lot of things about this. I've heard a lot of good things about the various...
Select your destiny.
Copy, name, change, file, select.
Name entry.
This is not Nightmare. Hey.
Game begins.
So this is yet another epic series. I mean, to be fair, all 3 are epic series. Resident Evil is ongoing. Metal Gear Last Game? Well, actually, that one's finished as far as I'm aware. We're not having a sequel. Castlevania, spiritual successors I'm aware of. I don't know
And
if there's...
pachinko machines. Don't forget the pachinko machines.
I can forget them, but wow, the graphics. There was talk, I think, at one point of there being another Castlevania, but I don't think it actually happened. But I think I've only played the Game Boy version, one of the Game Boy versions of Castlevania. Never played it on consoles.
Well, that was dramatic. Now loading Castlevania, Symphony of the Night.
I hear the music from this more than I do anything else. Okay.
Whatever that did.
Oh my god, I feel fucking slow. I think that was a power-up.
Heart container. You have health.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul.
God,
mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
Did they record these in the toilet?
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you.
You can either have one or the other, you can't have both.
Okay. Oh, that was it. Special just went. Do I need to hit him in the head? I think
Probably.
I need to hit him in the head. Let's try. Yeah,
And then knock its head on fire.
Yep. I'm probably gonna die.
You can holy rain it. If you just get an early shot in the head and then shoot his fireballs, well,
Yeah.
whip his fireballs.
Clunky as fuck, but that's fine. I can't, however,
Whip those,
whip
they're a bit
those.
big. Why not use Holy Rain? Apparently you've got 10 of them.
I've tried hitting triangle a few times. It's not really done. Holy shit!
Second phase.
Oh,
At least all of them seem to take damage.
Yeah, and I get hurt off of all of it. There we go. What? Sorry? What?
I think you became a Power Ranger. And you're glowy, so you may not be vulnerable.
I'm gonna go with yes.
I think you got plot armor.
Yeah. Yes, okay, fine. I'm horribly confused.
Well, you did so well, they stole the screen.
Was that like the end of a previous game?
Maybe. That was probably like a prologue type thing for this one.
Belmont, yep. Brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft! Under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened.
Dun dun dun.
Castlevania, because we call the castle Castlevania.
The Castle of Dracula.
The soul of a person named Alucard, the very same Alucard who teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle the immortal father, Count Vladimir Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be eternal slumber, but now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. Even though Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards. Time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Not me, because tonight I am sucking at old games that kick my ass. Yeah, it's a shame I never got into this.
Castlevania.
This is very much one of the founding pillars of the Metrovania style.
Apparently, according to the thing I was reading earlier, it was this game that coined the phrase. They didn't coin the phrase, but this game was what caused the game style Metroidvania to be coined. Because of all the backtracking.
Yeah, you get a power and then you can go back and unlock out and get through other areas. It then became a thing for so many other games. I have a shield. Wow. Okay. Doggy died.
Well, you've got a spangly health bar, so... Oh, and it dropped 50 quid.
I will take your $50.
Why are they carrying money?
Where are they carrying money? Ah! They are coming out the floor.
Yes, they are.
So whilst they do die in one hit, pay attention. Oh yes, you can level up your attacks by using them.
That's handy.
I vaguely remember speedrunners mentioning this thing as they played, as a thing they wanted to avoid.
They wanted to avoid leveling up their moves.
Attacks, yeah.
Why is that?
I think it's... Oh fuck. This is the bullshit of the rooms.
Knockback.
There's a lot of things in here.
Yeah, there are.
Don't go down. Okay. But I think it's because they wanted to save certain things. It was weird listening to try and understand all of the mechanics that got involved.
I'm quite digging the music.
Yeah. This is the thing. I heard more of the music from Symphony than anything else.
I can see why this game goes for 400 quid on eBay.
Oh yeah, the backwards dash. There is supposedly a lot of tech, but I do not know it. Boss fight?
Alucard, what is your business here?
Hello, Death.
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Okay, not boss fight. Fine.
Precursor to boss fight.
I'm a shit! Yep, all my shit. Oh yeah, and that's the... Oh! Yes, okay, sorry.
That something just made sense.
Yeah, it's the gloriousness that backdash is faster than running forward.
Ah.
I was wondering why in so many things backdash was always... Yeah, it's faster to backdash. This is why. From this game. I am so boned if I get into a fight. Yep.
Do you have a short sword now? Can you equip it?
I don't know.
Equip. Empty hand. Short sword. That's in one of your hands. That's in your left hand.
Oh, that's a long...
It might be quicker if you put it in your right hand.
I don't think so.
That's a wall.
Yeah, so the principle around these is pretty simple. You spend much of your time figuring out...
Another sword.
Red rust.
That's something for your right hand.
Figuring out how to get around everything. Two-hand. Oh, it's a two-handed
weapon.
sword. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm fine. It saves confusion. I want to play D&D. Apparently I'm not allowed.
Well, it's not yet anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of figure out, explore, find power, equipment, OEQ. And health. Ooh.
Another room.
A corridor.
Ooh.
I have probably gone the wrong way. Oh, people above me. Okay. That did... That is not doing much damage, though. At all. Money.
Alchemy.
Hide cuirass.
Maybe it's a relic.
Possibly.
Oh, the cube of Zoe.
Causes items to materialize.
Okay.
There's lots of things that aren't...
You've pressed a button.
Oh, that was the arrows.
Ah.
The trap, which... Oh! Right, so bad guys respawn. Remember, bad guys respawn.
It seems like a rather unnecessary amount of knockback.
Oh, I see. So how do I... Yeah, there's a lot of unnecessary knockback. But the elevator does not actually go up high enough. Oh, bullshit! Oh.
Oops.
Game over.
Let us go out this evening for pleasure. The night is still young.
Yeah, so this is from the era of games when they were, yeah, fuck you hard. Because now you have to redo all of that.
Right back to the beginning.
File select.
Oh, you didn't even get to a save point.
No.
Harsh.
This, like I said, old games, fuck your ass.
Start. I know this game's got bloody tears in it.
Probably. Right, so there's the cross. It does just feel very slow.
Because it was originally in Castlevania 2, apparently.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute?
Can't
You
skip.
steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Right, so...
Holy crap!
No, apparently it doesn't.
I didn't get the fucking second thing off fast enough. Right, if you appear in the middle, I'm back it up. Oh, didn't get it right. Didn't get the timing right. Not that it matters. There we go. Right, so that was 2. Close that up. You don't take... So the intro is literally the last fight of the last game, I'm guessing. Really? Right, so you're gonna throw the 2 dirty great big fucking fireballs at me now. No! Now you will! Suddenly I get...
Fire, wind, water, heart, go planet!
Dragon, yeah. It probably makes sense to people who've played the previous games. Yeah. Like second phase transformation. There we go.
It cannot be!
And we have memories, and we skip, if we can.
Apparently most fans of Symphony of the Night consider Alucard to be one of the most detailed sprites in 2D history.
Oh, you can't skip this either.
You will watch the plot. This will teach you to die.
Fuck. God, can you imagine though on the PS1 playing this for the first time round and having to restart from that point each and every time? Jesus. No, I mean, I played things like Strider and the other ninja one that I can't remember the name of, which was 2D. Altered Beast, although I never ever completed that one. That was a fucking love project, really, to be fair. Most of my 2Ds were side scrollers, so Streets of Rage, Golden Axe. I can't honestly say I ever really got into many of these types of games. I'm a tad old now, so it's like trying to get into something like Castlevania now. Right, congratulations, you are old. Thanks, game.
Castlevania 2. So you should get to a save point and then replay Metal Gear Solid.
Why?
Apparently, Metal Gear Solid, it says, this game has a special quote during the Psycho Mantis boss fight if it finds a Symphony of the Night save file on the memory card.
Oh yes, it searches your memory card for some interesting bits and pieces. I never got many of the different quotes, mostly because filling my memory card was a thing. Okay, so we got through that corridor. And we will grab parts. So we've avoided the water section. I probably shouldn't be trying to take out every single candelabra in the game, but it's just fun. And then we have unskippable death, taking away all your powers.
Ah, Alucard. What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
And loot all my stuff and buggers off. Okay, so we are back trying to figure out how to play this game. Oh, no, you can't get it. Christ almighty, the knockback. Do I want to go up? Do I want to go down? I'll go down. Oh yeah, I can't because of that thing. $20. There we go. Life. And then we have transition corridor. Oh. Right, so we only have the one way to go. Oh, I see, they come back. Right. Trying to move slightly. Okay, we'll give up on that. Let's try this direction. And another D20. Clearly, you'll make sense at some point. Oh god, the knockback. Okay, so hearts don't actually increase your HP.
Okay. Resist thunder.
It's awesome. What I really need is health. Oh no, potion.
Oh yeah, use a potion. It's going to be like Final Fantasy, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that was a significantly large potion. Okay, so we have bizarre crab that cries.
The crying crab.
Ah, okay. Oh, fuck off.
Haha, so there's dual level Beyblades.
And you back the fuck off.
Naturally.
I am not going to fart ass around with you. Oh, and... So you're probably going to end up coming up this side of the wall? Maybe? No idea. Like some exceptionally chill music. Ah! Poison! Well, I'm gonna die. What the fuck is with this? It's like, great, I've got all this money. Means dick.
What do hearts do if they don't increase your health then?
I think that's for your specials.
Oh, right.
Okay, I've got a thing. Boss fight? Boss fight. This seems rather harsh. Yeah, this seems rather harsh.
You've got 8 HP left.
Yep. And I'm dead.
Now you have 0.
Oh god, that is really fucking hard.
Where is the save point?
I don't know. I know nothing of this game. I never played this game. I never owned this game. I know nothing. All I know is it gets speedrunned and I occasionally watch it and I'm confused and bizarre. It's like, what the hell is all of this? Oh dear.
Castlevania.
Season 4. No.
Yeah, that's a Netflix series.
Symphony of the Night. There we go. There's the wiki. There's a long play. Oh god, this is a rabbit hole.
It is. This is a very big and deep rabbit hole.
Jesus Christ. Which version of Symphony of the Night is the best?
Really?
Yep. There's a PSP version.
Oh, right. Well, that got quite good reviews, apparently. Oh, blimey. Alucard stats are influenced by the manner in which Richter kills Dracula in the introduction stage. Wow. If you can finish the entirety of the prologue in less than a minute, you get some major stat boosts.
Yeah, no. I am not that good of a speedrunner.
It should be noted, however, that such a feat is legitimately impossible until the player completes the whole game, as the Die Monster cutscene is unskippable otherwise.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Oh, man.
If Richter manages to kill Dracula without receiving any damage, he earns 5 HP. If Dracula is defeated without having a sub-weapon in Richter's possession and without using the Flame Whip, Alucard earns 5 HP, 1 Strength, Constitution, Intuition, and Luck. Plus 5 Luck.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for the item drops.
If Richter loses all of his HP, Mario will then make him invincible for the rest of the battle. Alucard then starts with a potion in his inventory but won't receive any other bonuses.
That explains a lot. Oh god, that is a really hard game. And I don't understand much of what's going on, so... It's like, I'm expecting certain things to happen, but it doesn't, and it's like, okay, fine. Oh, that was interesting. That was interesting, because 2 of the top 3 games that are in the top 3 PlayStation 1 games, I owned and played, both of which I actually completed. Because I did play to completion Resident Evil 2 several times so that I could get access to Hunk, Tofu, and some other stuff that came in the game. Metal Gear Solid, I completed several times over because I wanted to complete it for the extras you could unlock, like playing in the tuxedo, the infinite ammo stuff, things like that. Plus, as well as some of the fights in that game were really fun to play. But yeah, Castlevania, not one that I've ever owned and played. And TK's never ever played it himself because it's not one that it's not a style of gaming that I would say he's the most enamored with.
Or competent at.
Yeah.
I think that's
horrid. Yeah. I mean, I've developed since PlayStation, since we're doing this, since the PlayStation 1 days, I developed more of a taste for the action-adventure game.
Yep.
Although Tomb Raider, the first one, if you've ever tried playing that, would kill you completely off of that genre. But I enjoyed things like Shadow Man, the Legacy of Kain stuff that I played a lot of. Siphon Filter as well, stuff like that. Really fun, open style games, action-adventure style games. So I lent into those. Driving games, we had GT on the PlayStation 1,
yep,
which I enjoyed.
Gran Turismo. And Gran Turismo 2.
And Gran Turismo 2. I did enjoy the GTA stuff, because that was also on PlayStation, although the controls were a bit arse. Fighting games, that was the era of the 3D fighter.
It was indeed, as we covered in a previous video.
Oh yeah, and there were only a couple that I really played a lot of and kind of owned. I did play a lot of 2D though, because I was Darkstalkers, I was Street Fighter, little bit of Mortal Kombat, not as much as the guys in the house when I joined, because there were a lot more versions of Mortal Kombat that I never played.
We had all of the versions of Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
In fact, I still think I've got all of the versions of Mortal Kombat. Ranging all the way from the Mega Drive, through the PlayStation, the Saturn.
Yeah.
Because Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 didn't come out on anything except the Saturn that we have access to.
We might do another retrospective, considering there's been more Mortal Kombat games. It will depend entirely on if there's going to be a 12 and what that is like.
I should hope so, because MK9 was on the PS3, wasn't it?
MK9 was PS3, because
and then 10 and 11 have been PS4.
Alex bought a copy and then won a tournament, so he could then go to another tournament, and he got given another copy, so he gave that copy away.
Yep.
Even though all we were playing in that tournament were the demo fucking characters, Jesus Christ.
And I was doing Johnny Cage, and then apparently found out that Johnny Cage had an infinite combo, and so got banned from the tournament.
Yeah, it's not like that hasn't repeatedly happened in MK. But I remember PS1, as mentioned in my ramblings, more for the trash and the bizarre games, because there was
it was the esoteric games that you just don't get anymore. I mean, games like Vib Ribbon, which we never got a chance to play, mostly because of the music.
Vib Ribbon on there.
Karuchi we played.
There was some series that came off of PlayStation 1 that are still going, shockingly. Air Combat.
Yeah.
When we played that a while ago. Yeah.
Yep. And Tekken and Soul Calibur, formerly Soul Blade. Now Soul Calibur. What else was the Oddworld series started life on PS1?
Yeah. And another platformer, puzzle platformer.
Another time of recording this, here we are soon to get the new version of Abe's Exodus.
Is that officially coming to PS4 or
5.
is this 5? So that will be.
It might be on PS4.
That could be launched. That could be 2021.
It's going to be 2021.
It's 2021.
The lovely, luscious Laurie Lanning is.
But there was a lot more stuff that it kind of explored what was going on with the PlayStation, because you had like the tank control games, you had horror survival games because of Resident Evil.
It was the early days of 3D.
Yeah.
People were experimenting, and tank controls worked as a control scheme, admittedly clunkily.
Yeah.
But they did the job.
But you had the sci-fi shoot 'em ups, you had the top-down shoot 'em ups, you had the side-scroller shoot 'em ups. It led to things like R-Type Final, which was on the PS2, but was one of the best R-Types I played ever, and desperately looking at it again in order to pick up for the PS2, because it is really good and there's lots of stuff to unlock. But you did have Parodius, you did have Gallagher on
Would you like
PS1.
me to make you a happy bunny?
You've got R-Type Final, haven't you?
I do.
Oh, fucking hell. That's another rabbit hole that I've got several over there already, but Jesus.
I don't know if I've got it on disc or on hard drive, but I've definitely got R-Type Final.
It's probably on disc. No, but probably on
the hard drive.
Hard drive, because I know I had it in my collection before. Unfortunately, the upgrade to PS3. But I think that's the biggest for me. That's the biggest memories. PlayStation 1 was a second-hand thing, grey box that I bought. I then raided the £5 bin for all of the cheap and cheerful weird games. I mean, I had every single Final Fantasy on PS1 at one point. Up until 9.
I never had that.
No, I had all of them. I never managed to complete any of them until I moved into the house and completed 7 and 8.
I've got 7, 8 and 9.
I've not completed 9, but I have completed 7 and 8. I ended up picking up other JRPGs. The things like Disgaea, I want to say that was on PS1 and PSP. You had Grandia. Oh my god, Grandia. Oh, so fun. Wild Arms, another JRPG, so much fun. Brilliant stuff to explore. There was a lot. There was an awful lot. And unfortunately, I ended up having to trade it all in because the upgrade to PS2 happened, and dramatically the games coming out for PS1 dropped off quite quickly with the jump to the PS2. So it was a case of, if I want to keep gaming, I'm going to have to go to PS2 unless I'm interested in something like FIFA or bloody
Yeah, no one cares about that.
Championship Manager or stuff like that. So I ended up trading everything in for a copy of PlayStation 2, Final Fantasy X, I believe it was, and no fucking memory cards because no one was selling them at the time. That was my transition to the PS2.
Whereas I got my PS2 quite late into its cycle. Well, my first PS2, should I say. It was second-hand, I believe.
I wouldn't be surprised. Even mine was second-hand.
I managed to get Final Fantasy X before I got the PS2, though. Because Woolworths, back when they were still a thing, had it on sale for like next to nothing.
Nice.
And so I was like, yoink, I'll have that. Thank you very much. And then took about 5 minutes walk down the road, opened the box up, realised there was no disc in it. So I had to go back and go, hey, you've just sold me a box. I'd quite like the game that goes in it, please.
Nice.
And they were like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. It's like they put a disc in. It's like, thank you. But my version of Final Fantasy X actually comes with the bonus DVD.
Nice.
And so you get some extra videos and things, and it's quite cool.
But yeah, I mean, the transition from 2 to 3 was a little bit longer because they supported PS2 for a hell of a long time. I did, however, that was when I went to buy brand new for PS3 because that's when I bought Batman Arkham Asylum. That was the game that got the console for me. And then it was brand new for both the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro that I currently have, primarily because I needed to replace the PS3 because it did Yellow Light of Death. Yeah, unfortunately it managed to burn itself out. So my PS3 is now a massive paperweight in a box still. Still have
Whereas I've got 3 PS3s now.
Yep.
I've got the original 60 gig, which had the PS2 and PS1 backwards compatibility. I've got another fat one, which only has the PS1 compatibility, and then I've got an original Slim, not the Super Slim. I haven't got the Super Slim yet. I think it looks horrible, and I'm probably not going to get one.
Well, to be fair, we're now at a point where it's going to be everything that you've got is going to have to be maintained, looked after, and pray that they don't yellow light on the PS3s. And this is because obviously we are now coming into 9th generation, I think. Something weird. But this is the generation where we're now looking at a significant price hike in a significant price hike in games, and
finally
a transition from the ideology that everyone hated when Xbox initially announced it to you can have your disc-based console, green or blue, or you can have your non-disc based console, green or blue, and it will now entirely be which service do you prefer at the slightly cheaper price if we rip the disc drive out.
Yeah, I am very much a person who enjoys their physical media, because I want to be playing these games 20, 30 years down the line, so long as the hardware still works. And you can guarantee all the online services that will be selling you your digital games will no longer be running.
Well, that is possible, but I don't think it's as much of a long-term worry as it was on the PS3.
Let's play the game of go to the PlayStation Store on the PSP.
Yeah, on the PSP.
You can't. Yeah. It doesn't exist. You have to either use the PC or the PS3 to download your PSP games.
The unspoken biggest regret, I think, that Sony should put their hands up and say, yep, we fucked up, was the discontinuation of support for the PSP. That little handheld.
Well, the trouble was, it was too easy to hack, and so nobody was developing games for it anymore because they knew it was a waste of time, because the moment they put a game out, everyone would have just ripped it. And so they were like, well, screw this, we're not going to see any returns for our money, we're not going to release games for it. And no one did release games for it.
Yeah,
and it just died a death because of piracy.
That does explain the digital only one, but then in this climate it's like, okay, here's a driveless handheld for Sony where you can then download games for cheap.
Yeah, it's called the Vita. It works with the majority of the downloadable PSP games.
Yes, it's just a shame that that's not getting the support.
Well, again, people worked out how to crack it, and people just stopped developing games because it would died by piracy. Sony's handhelds seem to be very much a, hey, let's hack the shit out of this because they make fantastic PS1 emulators.
Yeah, instead of leaning into it and going, fuck it, we'll make it so that the PSP can run emulated PS1 games. Fuck it, run them all. Give them a library.
They do.
Make it a pound, a quarter pound,
The
or whatever.
PlayStation Classics, because they do sell the PlayStation Classics on
Not
the PSN.
all of them. Some of them. Some of the most popular ones they did.
No,
yeah.
all the PS1 Classics are compatible.
No,
least
as
to
in
boot on the Vita and
when they pick the classics, it's not
mostly
all of the
it's licensing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the PS1 classics are provided by third parties. For instance, Castlevania, Konami, Resident Evil, Capcom, and they've got to agree with all the companies. And then games like Wipeout, where they've got branded advertising inside as well. So Wipeout 2097, you have to agree with Red Bull, for instance, to have their imagery in the re-release and things like that.
Hey, do you mind if we advertise you in this game that's really popular and people will buy?
It's like,
hang on,
do you
let me
remember this
think.
licensing agreement we had? Do you want to, do you want some more advertising? For no effort on your part.
Red Bull are like, hang on, let me think about this one.
No, I'm not sure.
It's literally free advertising because we've already done it, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Do you mind if we like tie this in for an extra bit of cross promotion?
I mean, this is bizarrely games like Dance Dance Revolution, which we'll never see re-releases over here.
No.
But the earlier games had a song called Dynamite Rave.
Yes.
Which was a Konami original, so they could include it in as many games as they liked. It wasn't an issue.
Yep.
Until 10 years after it was recording, where Dynamite Rave all of a sudden changed. Because while Konami owned the tune, the voice singery person, they only had license for her voice for 10 years.
Damn.
And so after that 10 years, they had to completely re-record the song without the original artist or lyrics.
Yeah. It's an ask for some of this stuff. But yeah, we're now hitting that generational change. And how well the retro scene is going to survive it, I am not entirely sure based on the various bits and pieces I've heard come out of it. But we've now reached that point where current games can barely be backwards compatible or run on anything old. Even on PCs, it's like you're out by a few years, you ain't running this. Retro games are coming out on other platforms. I've seen Sega stuff on Steam. I've seen...
Yeah, I mean, this is the whole point of good old games. They exist just to get old games up and running again on modern hardware. And then you can buy them all over again, except this time they'll work.
Yes, which would be nice.
Because everyone touts the PC's backwards compatibility is so amazing. What they don't remind you of is that a lot of the games from back then relied on certain aspects of your PC to be a certain way.
MS-DOS.
Otherwise they don't work. Yeah,
MS-DOS.
I mean, this is why, back in the days of like the 286, 386, 486, you'll found that the...
Boot drive, boot floppy.
No, not just that, but also things like the 386 and the 486 had a turbo button.
Oh, fucking hell.
Now, the turbo button does exactly the opposite to what you think it does. It doesn't make anything go faster. What it does is it actually makes things go slower, because a lot of the older games back then, their animations were timed in sync with the clock cycle of the CPU.
Mm-hmm.
And so on modern CPUs, all the animations ran too fast, your games were unplayable. So the turbo button brought everything back down to previous generation speeds, and all your games worked properly again.
Utter bullshit, that turbo button.
It should be called the unturbo button, really.
Yeah, it was utter bullshit, that turbo button. All you did was like hit it a couple of times, and then it stayed in one way or the other. It never changed after a while.
You broke it.
No, because it's like I don't need it on that speed. I just need everything on that speed, and then eventually it was like upgrade. But no, I mean we've reached that point where
if you left your turbo button turned on permanently, you really shafted your machine.
But it's like we reached that point where we're going to be a massive generation jump. We're going to see a massive jump for current system games. I mean, if you thought God of War on the PS4 was big and fantastic, I'm fully expecting the God of War on PS5 to be bigger. Same with like Just Cause, because that's undoubtedly going to have another re-release, and the Final Fantasy that's coming out, that's undoubtedly going to be massive.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, that's a thing you never expected to hear.
And Final Fantasy 7 Part 2.
Yes, the remake, and I need to finish the remake.
I need to buy the remake.
But it's going to be a massive shift in perception for culture, because especially after current times, less people are going to be worried about going to the shops to buy physical copies.
That's because we have Amazon.
Yeah, we also have Amazon, but there are going to be people who are going to like the idea of download game, play it, so long as we can get over day one fucking patch.
Yeah, once
And
we
so long
download
as
the
Sony-
terabyte day one patch.
So long as Sony can get over this idea of, let's download everything twice the size and then install it. So your download time is an hour because fuck you, PSN, and then your install time is maybe half an hour. Just download it and install at the same time. Steam does this. It's like
doesn't.
Steam downloads, ready, off you go. Unless you need DX drivers verifying, in which case it's download, check if you've got the current DX drivers. Yes, you have. Off
If
you
you
go.
ever actually watch Steam stats, it downloads, then your hard drive goes crazy, and then it's ready. Because it's downloaded it and now it's installing it. Nothing ever downloads and installs simultaneously.
I wish it would, because it would save so much fucking time.
Yes, it would.
Background installations has not helped either. Just get it so it's all in one Swift package. That's all I care about. It's like
what we need is faster broadband.
Well, we might, considering suddenly current climate will suggest that actually having an infrastructure is a good idea.
Yeah.
But we'll see about that.
Our type
But
final is less than a tenner at the moment on eBay.
don't. So we are one day off the end of the month. Tomorrow will be the final video.
Oh, will it?
I thought we had one final video. We were saying...
No, today was the final.
Oh, today's the final. Okay, I thought tomorrow was the final. That's
we
fine.
can do another stream tomorrow if you want. You can carry on with one of the games you were playing.
It's as tempting as it is. I mean, I will be free on the Wednesday instead of doing roleplay.
Oh, really?
We'll see. Yeah.
I mean, that's why I didn't plan anything, because I thought you were doing roleplay.
No, I thought we had a video, so I wasn't worried about it. They got cancelled due to, I'm assuming, because everyone was moving. But yeah, so...
Well, there you go, if you want to play Final Fantasy tomorrow.
Well, we'll see if I'm up to it, because when I'm back to work. Last week was holiday,
tell me about it.
We'll see. But yeah, that's celebrating PlayStation 1. 25 years of potentially...
Some of the best games we've ever played.
Yeah, best games, and the grandfather of the PlayStation, the old grey station, and probably one of the most influential consoles, considering the forced shift it made on the entire console market. Like no longer were we looking at no longer were we looking at cartridges. We were looking at the wonder that is CD technology. Oh man, and all those slots on the back that you went, yeah, I will never use half of those.
Hey, speak for yourself. I've used all of them.
I know you use all of them. That's because you keep plugging shit into them.
Yes. It's because I have certain things, like the Action Replay cheat cartridge and the Action Replay video CD cartridge.
So that with this being the wrap up, the next question obviously is then, is there going to be anything further from us celebrating PlayStation? And the next one is the PlayStation 2.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how old the PlayStation 2 actually is.
That's easy enough to find out. PS2 wiki.
Because it was like an 8-year gap.
Oh, it's 2000 in... Oh, it's the year 2000. Oh, in that case, this is the 20th year anniversary.
So we've missed it.
No, we haven't. 24th of November.
Yeah, we are not going to be able to do a month November. No, we're not doing back to back.
We can do live streams. We can dedicate the Friday live streams to PS2 games.
God, because
I have a rather bounteous PS2 library.
Yeah, we got Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, so we are dedicated. We'll see, because November we might do, because November's going to be interesting anyway for other reasons. But that's it for the.
Oh, are you taking part in National Novel Writing Month then?
No, I'm working solidly through the month. My holidays in October.
So am I,
Yeah.
but I've signed up for it anyway.
I am not even going to try. So
I doubt I'm going to get all 50,000 words, but I'm going to try to get at least some.
Yeah, my plan is just to try and get things into an organisation with the regular streams. Speaking of that, obviously, as we're rambling, we need to say on Mondays at 8:30, Tiger Tales Radio will be streaming out to you. We only have a few more episodes of Season 12 before December, and the last one when we'll be having a hiatus before Season 13, probably early-ish in 2021.
I'm thinking probably March or April time.
We'll see how it goes. It'll depend on studio and...
We normally have about a 3-month break.
Yeah, it'll depend on the hosts and the studio and the drive to jump back into the jump back in here. Because if we're all in the same house still, and lockdown's still ongoing, I'd imagine it's a case of we'll try and do it a bit quicker.
Tiger said I do it every day for the week because we're so bored.
Possibly. On Fridays, we will have Tiger Tales Gaming streaming, and this will be retro games that will typically kick my ass.
Yep.
We do have at least one that we're trying to complete, but having gotten through PlayStation 1 month, we will now be able to come back to that one, plus anything else that takes our fancy. Depending on how we feel in November, it might be PS2 games entirely. Saturdays will be a semi-regular stream from myself for Tiger Tales Gaming Saturday and Chill. I need to think of a name for this, really.
You do.
Saturday and Chill sounds fine. At the moment, I am going to be going back to Vagrant Story, whereas previously it was just exclusively my little collection of PS1 games. This will be the RPG from PS1 that I spent a good deal of time with, and wanting to see if I can actually complete it.
That'd be good.
Yeah. It was annoying that I couldn't, for whatever reason, complete it, because I got to the point where I should have been able to progress and get to the final bosses.
Yep.
And the fucking lift to get me there didn't move, and I didn't know why.
Ah.
And I swear it was a bug, because I'd done fucking everything up until that point.
You think?
I think, but that was back
There's probably one thing you've missed.
Yeah, I've not yet picked up a guide to go through yet on this one. I've done runs on things like Final Fantasy 9 with a guide, because I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I
one.
got through a lot of 8 with a guide, but what the guide didn't say is, hey, grind
8.
a lot.
Yeah, 8 was a guide. 9 I've been looking at doing guiding, but I haven't.
Repair services for the PS2 ended in Japan in September the 7th, 2018.
Yeah. It lasted a while. It was one of the longest running consoles for the PS2.
18 years.
I know.
18 years of support. That is crazy.
If we do anything outside of that, we will let you know, because we do have our Twitter and Facebook,
which we don't
as well
use.
as the YouTube channels. Well, I do put stuff on the Facebook every now and
occasionally
again.
on the Facebook.
Yeah. If you want to chat with us during shows or keep up whilst the streams are ongoing, we also have Discord and the lesser used Telegram as well. The links will be on the websites, which is tigertalesradio.co.uk and tigertalesgaming.co.uk.
Which I need to update with all these streams.
But with that, and this is pretty much it then for PlayStation 1 month. It will be a goodbye from myself, Xavier Wolf.
And a goodbye from myself, TK.
Thank you very much for joining us in this lovely journey and travelling around our little detestable memories, I suppose. But yeah, we need to say night-night, so night-night, everybody.
Night-night.